Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever wondered if it's possible to build $1 million business, maybe even as a team of just one person? Well, today we're going to explore how a new wave of AI tools is making that an absolute reality. And this is way beyond just simple chatbots. We're talking about a massive shift in how businesses are even built. So let's dive in.
This quote right here, it absolutely nails the core idea. In this new age of AI, the people who win aren't going to be the ones grinding through endless to-do lists, because AI can handle that. The real value, the real money, is going to be made by the people who can direct the workflow. The goal is to become a world-class director. This mindset shift is everything, and it's what we're breaking down today. So if you want to stay ahead of this curve, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
All right, here's our game plan. We're going to break this down into 4 key areas. First, we'll talk about automating your workflow so you can get your time back. Then, we'll get into creating a company brain that remembers everything. After that, we'll look at how you can create products, well, instantly. And finally, we'll see how to use AI to supercharge your growth and strategy.
First up, automation. This is the bedrock, the foundation of it all. See, if you want to build $1 million business, you absolutely have to automate your delivery system. This is how you stop trading time for money and build something that works for you 24/7, even when you're on vacation.
Okay, let's make this super concrete. Imagine an app building company. As you can see here, the entire process is automated. It all starts when a customer pays and fills out a form. That info, it gets sent directly to an AI that codes the first version of the app and sends it right over to the customer. The AI even handles the feedback and manages all the revisions. The whole thing, from payment to final product, happens without a human touching it. That's the power we're talking about.
So, how in the world is this actually done? Well, on one end, you've got tools like Zapier, which are amazing for simple straight-line connections. You know, if this happens here, then that happens over there. But then you have AI-powered tools like Gumloop, and this is where it gets crazy. They can make decisions inside the workflow. They can handle really complex stuff in finance or recruiting that needs actual logic, not just a simple A to B connection.
And for those who want to go full-on expert mode, there's NNN. Think of it as a super powerful open-source tool for really deep technical automation. You're not just connecting apps anymore. You're basically building intelligent little agents for your business. For example, you could build a bot that runs every single night, looks at all your business metrics, and automatically pings the right person in Slack if it spots something weird. That's not just automation, that's proactive intelligence.
Okay, so automation is handling all the doing, but what about the knowing? This brings us to our second big idea, creating a company brain. Some people call it organizational AI. It's all about building a collective intelligence for your entire business.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. What if your company could remember every conversation, every decision, every single piece of data, and make it all instantly searchable? No more lost info, no more asking the same question over and over again. It would completely change the way you operate. A perfect example of this is a tool like Fathom. It's like having an AI co-pilot in every single meeting. It records and transcribes the whole thing, sure, but the magic is what it does next. It creates instant summaries tailored for each person's role and automatically pulls out and assigns action items. This frees everyone up to actually think and contribute to the conversation instead of just frantically taking notes. Now, imagine taking all that intelligence and putting it right inside your team's chat, like Slack. That's exactly what a tool like ChatA does. It watches conversations and instantly answers common questions. Someone needs the vacation policy, the AI has it. Looking for that one training video, the AI finds it. You know, the biggest bottleneck in any company is just one person waiting for an answer from another. This tool just unblocks everybody.
And this company brain isn't just limited to your internal stuff. You can use AI research partners like Notebook LM or Claude as your own personal analyst. You can feed them transcripts, sales data, customer surveys, anything. And they'll find hidden connections and insights that a human might totally miss, helping you come up with some incredibly powerful new ideas.
So we've automated our processes, and we've captured our knowledge. Now for the really exciting part, creation. We are now at a point where AI can take a simple idea and turn it into a finished product in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take.
In the world of software, there's this old idea of the 10x programmer, that one person who is somehow 10 times more productive than their peers. Well, AI is now making that level of output available to pretty much everyone. Instead of needing a team of 10 programmers, one person with the right AI tools can achieve the exact same thing or maybe even more.
For instance, a tool like Cursor lets someone who understands logic but isn't necessarily a trained coder write real production-ready software. You just describe what you want the code to do in plain English, and it writes it for you. This is a total game changer for who can build software.
And this isn't just for code. Let's talk about presentations. You can literally paste a simple bulleted list of your ideas into a tool like Gamma, and in minutes, it generates a fully designed, visually stunning pitch deck. We all know good decks can close deals, and this just cut the creation time from hours down to minutes.
Okay, this one is probably the most mind-blowing of all. With a tool like Lovable, you can type a single sentence describing an idea for an app, and it will build a fully working piece of software for you. It turns a thought into a product almost instantly. And the faster you can ship ideas, the faster you can learn, and the faster you can make money.
This same idea applies directly to marketing. An AI ad maker like Icon can take a simple idea, scan your website, scan your competitors' sites, and then generate hundreds of different ad variations for you to test. It basically automates the entire creative process, finding the winning ads all by itself.
Okay, in our final section, let's look at how this all comes together to really drive growth. We've automated our work, we've built our company brain, and we can create products in an instant. Now, let's apply AI directly to sales, customer interactions, and high-level strategy. In sales, there's a critical rule called speed to lead. As you can see from this chart, if you respond to a new lead within seconds, your chance of closing that deal just skyrockets. A tool like Atlas, which is an AI voice system, can automatically call every new lead instantly, have a real conversation, answer questions, and even schedule a follow-up. It makes sure no lead ever goes cold.
And beyond just individual tasks, AI can help guide your entire strategy. A tool like Precision creates an intelligent dashboard for your business that doesn't just show you numbers, it understands them. So if your sales conversion rate is low, it won't just tell you that, it'll suggest specific actions, like maybe you need to improve your sales script. It's like having an AI business consultant on demand.
And here's a really important point. This isn't always about replacing humans. It's about augmenting them, making them superhuman. A tool like Revio acts as an AI co-pilot for your customer support or sales team. It analyzes all your past winning conversations to suggest the best replies in real time. But it keeps a human in the loop for those tricky conversations that really build trust.
So we've seen how AI can automate workflows, create a company brain, build products instantly, and drive strategic growth. What does all this mean for you? Well, it brings us right back to where we started. It's time to shift your mindset from being the doer to being the director. This is the single most important thing to take away from all this. The tools to do almost anything are becoming available to everyone. The new bottleneck, the new rare skill, is creativity, it's vision, and it's the ability to direct these powerful tools effectively. Your success is no longer limited by your ability to just get tasks done. So the question is no longer if you can build something, but what you will choose to build. The tools are here. The power to create, to automate, and to scale is right at your fingertips. The only question left is, what will you direct them to build? Thanks for watching.